Alexander Keith was born in Halkirk, Scotland on October 5, 1795. After learning the art of brewing from his uncle, he emigrated to Canada in 1817, and within 3 years he started up Keith's Brewery. He was a very prominent figure in Halifax. He served on many boards of directors, was mayor of Halifax 3 times, a member of Legislative Council for 30 years, and was also a prominent member of Freemasonry. He was married twice. After the death of his first wife, Sarah Ann Stalcup, he married his cousin Eliza, and together they had 9 children, 2 sons and 7 daughters, 4 of whom died before the age of 5. It is said that even in death, Alexander Keith walks the halls of his brewery to ensure that everything is running in accordance with his strict standards. Apparitions have been reported, voices and footsteps have been heard, and in the summer of 2010, I had my own personal experience while partaking in the brewery tour. On April 12, 2011, LWPI spent the night in the brewery to see if we could capture any evidence of paranormal activity. Eastlink Television joined us for the first half of our investigation. The following clips contain video and audio evidence that we have been able to confirm by audio and video cross-comparison. While we were conducting an EVP session in the games room, we all heard a loud reverberating noise come from the bar area. During audio review, it was discovered that the noise was actually recorded as a voice saying, "We're out here." Since spirits often make a noise to get their voice out, Lindsay and I returned to the brewery a week later to try and find the source of the noise. While I assumed it would be a table or bench being dragged or pushed across the wooden floor, we quite accidentally discovered a creaking floorboard in the bar area that made exactly the same noise. Okay,
That sounded to me.
That's got to be someone coming back in.
That sounded to me like somebody out there just farted.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought. He has the walkie-talkie. Ask Dee.
That's what it sounded like. I'm
Yes.
sorry, but so I'm not the only one that heard it.
Did you make a noise? No?
That was really.
Are you sure? Did you ask me if you heard it? Did you hear it? I can't hear him on the walkie-talkie. Can you hear
Yeah,
it?
I know. Like you're talking.
I don't know that he knows that either. He's not holding the button down, that's why. Could you hold it and button down and repeat that? He heard you laugh.
Oh, he didn't hear the noise?
Apparently not.
Is he out there by himself?
Yeah.
That was loud. I thought it was exactly what you guys thought it was.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
Should I tell him what we thought it was?
Yeah.
It sounded like a fart. What did you say? What was that? I'm sorry. I said it sounded like a farting noise.
Farting, okay. So I didn't hear that.
Thank you for clarifying that. That was loud.
It was loud.
He didn't hear it though.
No?
I wonder what it was.
It sounded like it came from the bar.
It's definitely
It-
running, yeah.
Down where you put the recorder?
Oh, what was that? That's someone coming. That's got to be someone coming back in. Oh, what was that? That's someone coming. That's got to be someone coming back in.
Earlier in the evening, while we were setting up, I was in the games room when I thought I heard the voice of what sounded like a young girl. This EVP was captured later on in the same room. The voice trails off, but what can be made out is, "Hey, I have a young girl." Since spirits and guides often bring others forward, I believe that this is someone bringing the young girl to us.
I still hear it.
I know, so do I. Just then I heard a woman's voice. Did you guys hear it?
Yeah.
I still hear it.
I know, so do I. Just then I heard a woman's voice. Did you guys hear it?
Yeah.
After Eastlink left us for the evening, we decided to take a break and regroup. We left all of our audio recorders running, and this EVP was captured on Lindsay's audio recorder, located in the games room, which proved to be one of the more active areas that evening. Since the brewery is fully operational, we did have some noise from refrigeration units kicking on and off that we had to work around. At this point in the evening, Lindsay, Sean, and Steve were in the back games room trying to start up communication in another way.
There's a lot of rattling coming from the fan in the next room, which makes it difficult to hear your noises. So if you could make louder noises or noises that are closer to any three of us, that would be greatly appreciated. Two taps last night. Was that you? Could you repeat that?
Did you hear a tap?
Is that you tapping?
No, I heard a tap. Sounded
I
like
heard
it
a
came.
tap going from your direction.
Sounded like it came from the corner over to my left.
that way.
Yeah.
During the investigation, myself, Sean, and Steve were at one end of the bar having an EVP session, and there was a noise that happened behind me. It sounded like floor creaking or movement behind me, and I confirmed with Sean and Steve that there was a noise and it was coming directly from behind me. So I turned around, wasn't too fond of the noise coming behind me, and I said, if you're going to approach me, approach from my face. And a few seconds later there was more noise directly behind me again, and then I started to get quite a cold feeling down my back and on my right hand, and my right hand didn't warm up for quite some time, which is a very strange experience. Alright, so if you do that noise again, the whispering, this time we have no way of disputing it. The fan is off, the speakers are off. It's all you. Did anybody just shift then? Where's that coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from behind you. The shifting on the floor.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's behind you.
Yeah, it sounds like it's somewhere behind you.
Are you over there? I don't mind if you approach me, I just prefer if you do it towards my face. Where was that?
Again, it sounds like it's coming behind you. Like in between you and Steve.